everyone, how are you doing? Dark Sage Ron here, the Relaxed Game. Hey, behind the desk.
You won't get away.
How you doing?
Outmatched.
You probably are wondering why my archery skill is so low again. Actually, no. With the latest update, apparently, you could do what is called legendary. So it's pretty much switching it around. But any skill tree that you got up to 100, you could actually do what is called legendary, and it resets it to level 15. And then you could start all over again, sort of thing. But you get more perks and whatnot. Or perk points.
Enjoy your last breath.
And plus, by doing that, you actually gain levels again for using abilities that you normally use. So I actually replaced my Nightingale bow. The bow I'm using now is the Ebony Bow of Thunderbolts. Ah, down here.
Huh? What is it?
Oh, nice! How were those shots?
show you what a real orc can do.
Look out!
Huh? Come on! Do your work!
Don't teach you to mess with me.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Out of the way.
Is someone there? Is someone there?
Here we go.
I'll skin you alive.
You're outmatched. Mercy!
Is someone there?
Mercy!
Do something!
You're a fool to fight me.
What was that?
Go, boys!
Enjoy
Attack!
your last breath.
Mercy!
Please let me out of here. Let me out. They're going to do something. Pull to me. Yes, I can. Right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up. Don't leave me here! Yes, yes! Did Archmage Arin send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? I knew Aaron wouldn't leave me in here. Hurry and get me out of this cage before they come for me! No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here. They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The caller. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. Don't leave me here.
I'm going to save here so I could reload it if I hit the wrong one.
Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in. Yes, of course. I said I'd tell you, didn't I? The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. Ah, I see. Well, then I'll just stay behind you a little bit and follow along quietly. Don't you need my help? Well, if you're sure, I'll just be on my way then. Please, do be careful. And thank you.
Don't need you dying on me.
And begin. Again. Ah! That's it? That's your best? No!
Not like this.
Need something?
that?
I don't like where this is going.
Might be a good idea to save now.
You won't get away.
That's what happens when you reanimate your friends. Hello, the pagan. How you doing? How?
still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
I don't know what to do. And of course, I missed an area. Stupid me.
Someone there.
Okay, when they give you potions. You better save. So lately on YouTube, I've been watching a lot about Nintendo mods and modding stuff like that.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess? So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
Should I kill her anyways?
You have what you came for. Now leave.
No, it doesn't tell me I have to.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you. Why are my research materials
I
constantly
still don't see
disappearing?
why we had to bring it back here. We don't know that. We don't even know what it is. Where is Arin anyway?
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Good to see Skyrim still has such... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Ah, yes. Well, I'll be sure and stop by the Arcanium later. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Arin is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Huh?
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well,
All right then.
what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I've offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Hey, Lone Twin, how you doing?
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local Nords may not like us very much. They don't seem... Savos doesn't care for politics. He likes to believe the if he could, Savos would float the entire college above Skyrim for all the Nords to see. Let's hear it.
I'm doing good, I'm doing good.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom. I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are
It's
not...
always encouraging to see the... Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college. I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. But I suppose
Really?
if he can
That
feel
must
it
be so
all.
nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
My family didn't
Until next time.
be coming here at all.
Oh, if you have a moment, could you help me with something? We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to rely on Onmund. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now I... Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong. I'd better get going. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Voice. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords.
It's always encouraging to see the younger
Until next time.
generations embracing education. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. All right then.
Good to see Skyrim.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
Give an old man hope.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time. This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it at all. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear. There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me. Is it true? One of the Psijics was here at college? Is it true? One of the Psijics was... One of the Psijics was here in the college?
Okay, it says I need to go through here.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Mm-hmm.
Come on, get out of my... Hello, Ordinates. How you doing? I guess I... Okay, I can't activate it yet. Hello, Dark Moon Warrior. I guess I have to see the old guy first. The thing is, how do I get it? I tried activating it, and it's not letting me activate it. I don't know if I have to do anything special or... Thank you very much. The funny thing is, that's not my normal cheer. Let's see why it didn't work. I'm not the best streamer, obviously. The bits, Captain, the bits! Huh. Why didn't it do that? That's what it was actually supposed to do. Yes, I can. Pardon me. I've been talking all day. Yes, I can. I'll figure that out later. Can definitely use magic. What? Okay, that's to Skyrim. I'm playing a good character. Well, a semi-good character. I am part of the Thieves Guild and part of the Assassins Guild. Okay, let's talk. Let's go to where I came down here for. Maybe afterwards I'll be able to.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well.
through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Let's see. I'm looking it up. Ah, that's not... It's really not worth it. No, it's not worth it. No. I'm talking about that hand. I have to steal rings from the college. And yeah, for this I need to steal rings. I don't want to.
Huh?
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation... Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. I hope Mirabelle is helpful in the staff.
Okay. Good.
Please don't. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative. I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order, predated the... In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite... No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Okay. The only potion shop that I know of. Ugh. The only potion shop I know of where my two girls live.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battlemold.
Well met, King.
Mama, you're back! Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? Thanks, Ma. Braith is a big meanie. Come on, just a few more minutes, please. Yes, Ma.
I don't want my little girl to see this. Okay, there we go.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Where's my little girls? Aw, my little girls are both sleeping.
What do you need, my Thane? All right, then.
And you know what, guys? I think with that, I'm just about ready to call it a night.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yeah, I will, but probably not tonight. It is 11:14 p.m. Japan time. So I'm pretty well finished for tonight. I'm great. So you have to tune in tomorrow. So I'm going to thank you very much for watching. My name is Dark Sageron, the Relaxed Gamer, and like always, save now, save often. I will talk to you later. Bye.